So I wanted to make a video real quick just to kind of talk about how, or explain how I've improved as a trader and investor, because it's definitely been treacherous over the past, like, I say 2 years, because it started out real easy in 2020, and then you could buy any dip, through mid to late 2021, then it got real treacherous. You had to kind of really know what you're doing. I want to talk about TLRY and explain how, I didn't know it was going to happen on March 25th, but I literally made this video because I felt like it was urgent, because we had finally broke out of this inverted head and shoulders, and we had broke a key 5.62 level. And I was calling for the breakout, and I started sending DMing this video to people, because I'm like, yo, this is about to go. Please get some. And now I'm up. Look what happened. So I got my full position here. I've been buying shares here. This was as close to that bottom as I thought we was gonna get. We got a pullback. I did not get an actionable buy signal on the weekly like I thought I would that week when I was buying as close to that bottom as I could. So then I said, okay, I'm not gonna have a full position because I saw how that week was about to end. This week comes and I see 5.62 as a key level. We break 5.62. I get my full position. Of course, that ended up being right where that was anyway, but there's no way I would have known that back in February. So you have to wait and be patient, because look at what being patient got me. I avoided all of this. There's people probably, I know there's people still, somebody told me that on Twitter that they average is like 24. That's, that's 70-80% decline from here. I'm not recommending no buy until I get an actionable buy signal, even though I started trying to trade or started trying to position into TLRY when it was at 6.9 up in here, right up in here at earnest. I'm like, yeah, I like the earnest, like this for the run. So I started buying, and then it wasn't a good buy, but I got out as soon as, I figured it would bounce eventually. That's pretty bad to say, but even that goes to show you where my mindset was at just 2 months ago. I'm like, yeah, it'll bounce eventually. You can't think like that. That's bad. But luckily it did. But when it bounced, I knew that was a time to sell because I still did not have a buy signal. And you can see sell signals up in here on the daily. So, I recovered from a 30% decline and then got a 30%, 40% discount. And I'm up. We look at this weekly up here, right? I'm up 50% on the vast majority of my TLRY positions. Like, I'm up 50%, high 40s in both accounts. So that's how you play it. You really just wait for a buy signal. Like, even with Bitcoin, we'll talk about Bitcoin real quick. Well, first of all, let's back up one more time real quick. I done told y'all about TLRY many times. I've been talking about it for I don't know how long. I think I said probably back in November. I don't remember what I said. Something stupid about, I feel like I can just start buying the dip, blah, blah, blah. That's because, people say that mess. So when you hear it so much and you think it's okay, but it's not. It's not okay. Like, I keep bringing up ARC. You bought this dip. You sick right now. You real sick. Matter of fact, it ain't just, I don't want to pick on ARC. Man, we can look at Citigroup. I didn't even know this bank was this low. Bruh, look what happened after the recession. You bought this dip for what? What was you buying? What was you buying? Why would you buy this? I feel like anything is tradable. And right now, I'm definitely trading some Citigroup. And if it turned out to be an actionable buy signal for a long-term hold, then I'll just add or roll positions or whatever type stuff, or just hold. So I got some shares, I got some contracts, this, that, and that third. It's a pretty big ass bull flag on the weekly. And if we break out of this channel, we gone. And transition to show you what rates doing. Rates going crazy. They going crazy. Like, this is, they breaking out. I mean, we at levels we ain't seen since 2019. And that's gonna transition your rate to XLF. So I'm gonna give y'all another banger. I'm gonna give y'all another banger. And I'm gonna just, like I said about TLRY, that will age well. This gonna age well. I'm a little late on the XLF trade because honestly, the first buy signal was, I don't know what I was doing back then. What was I doing mid-March? I don't know what I was doing. I think I was really just not trading much. That's probably what I was doing because I was like, yo, this market don't even make no kind of sense. Which made sense eventually because everything was reversing. But I didn't really know how to like be confident in taking that. But anyway, look at this monthly candle. Look at this fucking reversal. You break these lows and you just snap back immediately. We got 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 trading days left in March. The price target is 41.39. We got 4 days, so I doubt we can run that far, that fast, but it's possible. Going into this week, if we break above 39.69, we got room to run 40.41. We break that 41.39, 41.70, and at that point, we probably gonna start seeing more buy signals. So I won't be too eager to sell, but I'll definitely be trimming because I know I can get right back in. Like KRE, I had, bro, I'm nasty with this now. Like I'm nasty with this. So what's I'm gonna show you another example of how I've been different, right? Um, I only had like shares of KRE because let's see what did I see? Wait, why did I ever get into KRE? Oh, because we broke there, and we did not break that. And clearly, I knew we was about to pull back, but that's why I only had shares because I didn't have no longer term time frame, which is a weekly or monthly for me, buy signal. But what I saw trying to hold that trend line swing low. Why do I say that? Look at that anchored VWAP. What does it do every time it gets to that anchored VWAP? It's bouncing. People think it's the trend line. It's just the anchored VWAP. Now we wait to see, is it gonna bounce? Answer is yes. So I started trade. So we on the daily, we had that reversal, bam. I know now I gotta wait for the next signal. Next signal is here. I traded it, and what did I say? What did I trade? Today's Friday was the 25th. Definitely follow us or follow me on Twitter. Us, we, me, whatever. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, I mean, where else? Like, this shit is too easy. You just wait. Just wait. Even if you mean take one trade a week, just wait. So, I was being childish, saying hint, hint, right? So, uh, anyway, the buy signal for that is over 73.01. First target is 73.10, but with the way yields looking, and we already see, you might think, oh, let me play the trend line. It's cute to have these trend lines, cute, the little chart patterns and all this and third. And I teach all that too because it is good to have. I'm gonna show you another example too. This anchor VWAP, we have not broken it yet. We tried several times. It's just not working. Just not working. Honestly, this would have been your first time to consider starting to buy if you break the highs of 74.26, right? You see how we got to 74.35. You see the highs up here. I'm looking at that. I would have added 25 cents to my entry because I don't have much at this point, right? I don't have much like super positive going on because I got 2 rejections, a nasty rejection. It's a cute reversal, but I need more. So I would have never took that. Then you got this pullback. And honestly, if I was paying attention to it, I probably would have gotten in on a break of this, because now I got some leeway. I can play around a little bit, and I wouldn't have sold anything, because I would have been watching the daily just like I did, waiting to see, is this a flush or do we get a reversal? We get this dragonfly doji, we get the reversal, we break out, and I took profit on a short term trade. I'm waiting to position heavier into this, and we break 73. We didn't hit 73 so many times now. We can add 25 cents, whatever, but we taking out targets. We know we running now. We over this anchor VWAP. It's tried so many times. That's patience that you got to have, because stuff is going to bounce, reject. It's going to give you a setup. Just wait and see. Did I know that this was going to bounce at that trend line? I didn't really know it. All I knew was that I needed to wait and see what type of candle setup. We get this reversal with the doji, play the break above it. That's your first price target. It's easy money. It's too easy. So now we're just doing the same thing. It's the same setup on Bitcoin. People keep talking about Bitcoin. But it's the same stuff left and right. Anchor VWAP. It cannot break it. It keeps trying. It cannot do it. So what do? Instead of saying, oh yeah, things don't break, wait for your entry. There's your entry, your first price target, second price target, third price target. Clearly, you have to keep breaking these levels and making sure that you have bullish setups for continuation in order to hit these price targets. So I'm going to show you one that did not work. I'm going to show you why my patience has been working out really well lately. So this thread, we go back, I got a million buy signals, bullish cross on the MACD, strengthening RSI, dragonfly doji, tighten into a bullish pennant. This is a breakout over 1923. We gone. Price target up there in the 24s, 25s. Well, first one at 2080. Now we got to break that. First of all, it never broke 1923. So if you got into this solely based off the fact that it's a cute looking pennant, you're wrong. Or rip. DraftKings just couldn't break, so I never entered. We'll continue to watch for buy signals. Look what happened the next day. Fat, nasty red candle. And look at the weekly now. That don't look good. That's not what you want to see. So it's like, yeah, you did get a break above those weekly highs, but DraftKings, I'm adding 15 to 25 cents on my entries, and I'm waiting to see how that daily candle actually performs. So I'm watching that 30-minute and hourly. We break over. Let's see what it did. This is real life stuff that I'm doing. Like, it's not like I'm saying, oh, what if, like, no, like this stuff is live in action. So it broke. The highs was 1988. It got to 2016. So off rip that day, I know that I don't want to play Bitcoin or DraftKings unless this next day gives me a bullish break. That's how you got to play it, because first of all, I don't even think these stocks, I mean, I'm sort of kind of bullish on them because everybody else bearish on them, but that don't really mean nothing in the long run if the stock don't break out. Look at this broadening formation. It's rated at midpoint. It doesn't want to break. I need to see confirmation, but it gets to a point where you look for so much confirmation that you can miss a trade. But I don't want to short DraftKings just because I think a lot of this stuff can get short squeezed like out of nowhere, especially with meme stocks running. I've been saying that for a couple of weeks that short squeezes is out there. We break those weekly lows. There goes some price targets, and look, the same setup. I actually did trade DraftKings that week. I made some pretty decent money. I think longs and shorts actually, but I'm kind of just chilling, looking for longer term stuff now, really. But like, to show you like this is real life stuff that I'm doing. Like, This stuff is real life. So we go back to um, dang, it's been a while. I've tweeted about Tilray so much. What just happened? Oh, so I just want to go back to March 2nd. This is what I'm talking about. Look at Tilray. I'm trying to find a buy. I need a buy signal, but I'm not buying until I see it. That's what it do. Like it protect you from what's that? Weeks of nothingness, chopping around. March 2nd. You buy this. I start nibbling at shares because I know I'm holding this forever anyway. I start nibbling. I don't got nowhere close to full entry until I see that buy signal. This protecting me from getting emotional, saying, "Man, we just broke them lows. I gotta sell before it get bad." Then you gotta sell. Literally, the day you sell, the following day, you get nice little entry signal. I honestly missed this because I don't know what I was. I forgot what I was trading that week, but I think I just wasn't trading. But this was a crazy entry, like because if you watching it, remember I said I'm looking for signals on the weekly. The daily is what's telling you what's about to come. So you could have got a great entry here. I missed that. Watch this pullback. You got a nice reversal break 562. There goes your signal from a technical basis. You just let it rip. That week closes at I guess it was during this. Oh wow, that was all during the same week. I didn't realize that. Oh, so yeah, okay, cool. So you break 562 and there go your signal. And look at these anchor rewaps curling up. You got volume, man. You got crazy volume. It even came back and tried to fill that gap. I mean, you got a little teeny space left, but it's better than the humongous space that was left. It didn't broke the neckline. Like, I mean, I wasn't. Look how CGC has not broken its neckline, right? So that's why I'm heaviest on Tilray. And Clover is another one to be watching. A guy I follow on Twitter posted this. This is beautiful. There goes your entry. First price target, second price target, third price target, fourth, fifth, sixth. If this runs, that's I mean, let's say hypothetically I just got in tomorrow at the same price. It's a 200% return. Like I said, these cannabis stocks more than likely prone to outperform many assets in the shorter to medium term, which again is like a 30 or a 3-year type. Well, in that regard, I'll probably say like a 6 to 12 months. My prediction, which I have no technical basis for right now, over the 3 to 5+ year time frame, I think it'll outperform everything. Just based on where I think the cannabis industry is going, and that's just my personal opinion. And if I have buy signals to support it once we get there, great. If I got sell signals, then I was wrong and I'll sell. But that's how we do this shit, man. Like, this shit easy. And I show you real life stuff of how we really trading it. Just waiting for them setups. I told my homeboy, you know, the girl ain't right. You don't go chasing her down if she ain't what you like. So why you chasing the trade for? You feel me? It's the same mindset. It's the same type of mentality you gotta have. You gotta be a dog in this world. Like, just really take advantage of opportunities that you get and just treat it like that. But definitely make sure y'all like and subscribe. I done put out plenty of bangers. Like, I ain't got no more content to make because that's all I'm gonna be worried about looking at for the next few weeks. JP Morgan report earnings on 13th, I believe, 14th, something like that. Mid-April, kick off earnings season. Banks like to run up in the earnings too. Yields going crazy. Keep KRE and XLF on your watch list and just call it a day. And if you don't believe in the anchor VWAP yet, just look at AMD, man. Just look at AMD. This is my last thing I'll show you. Swing high, anchor VWAPs. Broke this little downtrend, but it ain't doing that. It won't do it. I mean, then you waiting days, like, man, I ain't trying to sit in this, and you sell because you mad and impatient. Bam! Breaking anchor VWAPs. We'll see what happens though. Because we ain't never broke this one. Never broke this one. What yields going crazy, the way they're going crazy, they keep going crazy. Tech probably ain't got no choice but to be pressured, but I don't really know how that's gonna play out because it ain't really play out like I thought it would. But anyway, that go to end all that. Keep that stuff on your watch list and just sign up for the monthly mentorship, because this is the type of stuff we can talk about all day, every day, and until I can talk about this till I'm blue in the face, and make sure that you understand it the way I understand it, because it's just easy. It's so easy at this point. The patience is the hardest thing, and that's just a personal thing. So signing up for the monthly mentorship, I break this type of stuff down to you, show it to you, explain it to you, talk about anchor VWAPs, talk about buy signals, talk about sell signals, and you also will get 50% returns on equity that you own, stocks that you own. It's long-term investments. You don't have to wait on the 10% that the indices might give you. When the market's rallying like that, there are stocks underneath that are going to be rallying triple, quadruple, 5 times as much in the same week. Yes, I knew that. That's why I'm up 50% on my positions. That's why I'm up 50% on TLRY. That's why I'm up 20, 30% on CGC. That's why I'm up like 15, 25% on MJ. You feel me? This mess just easy. Like, so definitely sign up for that. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube, and I'll catch y'all next time.